What do you think about the quantum ability? I don't know. Like, it's like cool. It just feels like odd, I guess. I think quantum on Aqua's like kind of meh. I feel like like when there was camo, people were like forced to play for camo. Whereas like on Aqua, it doesn't feel like that's the case. It's like kind of just like get it when you get it when you can. I feel like it's way more useful on Argyle. Like, it doesn't get burned near as much on Argyle. I feel like I don't see people playing for it on Argyle either. I would say that, like, people don't play for it near, like, I don't know. The power-up in general, people don't play it for near as much as, like, they did camo. But on Argyle, generally, like, it's not, like, out of the way for someone to get. Because a lot of times, like, you have someone playing vents, right? So, like, they're just going to get it. Or if someone has a grapple, they'll grapple it. I still hear pros saying quantum is OP. I don't get it. I feel like it's, like, situationally OP. Like, I feel like everything, like, there has to be a lot of things right, like, going correctly in order for it to be OP. And then, like, when those things do go right, then it becomes, like, pretty OP. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it personally. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Definitely think there's some really cool plays you can make with it. I use it to help with map control. Well, it has lots of uses. You can use it as like you can like use it as like an entry, like send someone in forward, get some info, insta-port out, and then like play off of it. You can use it to have map control. Like, if you're playing Aqua Slayer, you can pop a portal blue util, and like they're all spawning yellow. And then like once you start to get the kills, you pop back to blue, and you block blue spawns, and you force them to spawn pink or something. Like, there's stuff you can. There's a lot of different ways you can use it for sure. Isn't that the point of equipment though? They should be strong at the right time. Well, I think the problem is like camo and OV, they're powerful from the moment you pop it. So that's why like people were forced to go out of position to play for those things. Whereas like the quantum, it has a very niche use. So like people aren't going to put their bodies on the line for the quantum. Think about like when there was camo on Aqua, right? And like teams would try to set up for camo. How many times would you see someone trying to like curb slide it and basically suicide to give it to one of their teammates? Like, they would basically slide it to like either car 3 or P2, die with it, and then their teammate would grab it, and then their teammate would pop it. You're never going to see that with the quantum, because the quantum isn't worth like giving up your life to get. I almost feel like Aqua would be better if you like took the quantum off, maybe took the heat wave off P1, and then put some sort of weapon top mid, like maybe put the heat wave top mid, or I mean, you can't really you don't want to put like a sniper, like rockets, like I don't know. Maybe put a weapon there instead of an equipment. I just don't know what weapon would make sense for Aqua. Sword. I mean, I guess maybe it would play pretty similar to Heretic and Halo 3, but I don't know. The thing with Heretic was that there wasn't hallways. You would spawn in your window and you would walk out pink, and there's no cover while you're going out to your street. Same thing with car. Like, you would walk out towards your bubble and there's so much like open space. Whereas like Aqua, the entire utility side is a hallway. So, and that's the biggest problem that like pros and competitive players had with the sword, is that it wasn't necessarily the sword that was like obviously part of it was the sword being powerful. There's no way to trade with it. But even after they added the ability to trade with the sword, every fucking map is just corridors. So there's like a lot of the time there's no counter to the sword. That was the issue.